So another top 8 for Vander, this time on the loser side a little bit earlier than he probably liked. But he did claw himself to a 2nd place finish last time from losers. So nothing new here as Spider has made an excellent breakout performance, also making it to top 8 on the loser side. Despite an early exit from the winner's bracket. Alright, the dash attack coming out to start things off for Van. Isn't able to get much off of it as we're going to the forest floor. And basically deciding to just get rid of the possible stage presence that the Cloud can put, even if it hasn't had anything done to it. Looking like he's opting to go for a different version of the previous skin, going all black, the dark mode, coming out for Spider. Still the red orb, remnants of the old skin, but definitely not remnants of the old playstyle. He's going full smothering. But finally there, the forward air going to come out. But the double jump immediately getting scouted. Spider deciding to stay on top of him, recognizing that was basically how Thicko mode was able to knock Vander out of winners. Nice roll in there, getting him out of trouble. And choosing to just respect the quick attack, possibly respecting it a little bit too much, thinking it could go much further than it can. Might be a busted recovery, but doesn't send that far in. And the parry getting blown up by the F strong. And you can see forward air just coming out, just trying to clip him with any button, be it sour, be it strong. And the double jump was spent, but Spider not recognizing that. It's just going to send the Cloud to the moon, back up to the treetops. Bandit unable to connect the up air there. Even though Spider was definitely skirting that death. Once again, just throwing the Cloud away. Basically, as long as he bashes it, it will leave the screen. Even if he does do it at the floor, you can see it's kind of slid along. And able to make it through the up air setup. This is definitely very important here for Spider. If he wants to take this first game, he needs to make sure that he stays out of trouble. And that trouble is definitely in the form of definitely in the form of that up air. And the bash going to be ending game 1. Definitely what Spider wants. I know I can feel the pop off. I can't hear it, but I can feel it. Definitely a man that likes to let you know that you got hit by bash. Definitely will remind you in voice that this will be easy coming out from Vander. Trailing by 1 game. And all the steam getting even out. You know, just messing each other. The you're bad coming out. I respect it. Alright, and no surprise here, going into the Fire Capital, going for the dark version of it. It comes with the Claren stage. If you haven't already bought the DLC, you're going to be making use of the infamous skins when they come out in Definitive Edition. Why haven't you already? Obviously, you can wait if money is tight. You know, it's rough out here. Can be waiting for that Definitive Edition, a free upgrade where you will get the DLC in both the characters and the stages. And the Vander DLC optional, but it does seem that Spider has early access to this DLC because the download is complete and the information has been gathered. Definitely make sure to leave a review on the Steam page. That download, good sir. Sure wants that positive review. We're just seeing all-out aggression here. Actually, I'm able to make the bash hit, making that projectile mine, and it would be interesting to see if Vander chooses to opt to keep Cloud on stage for a shorter period of time, opting to use it mostly for combos and for movement extensions rather than keep it out as a potential hazard. As it's basically being eliminated, now we're seeing it actually be used against him. The jump reads being scouted here. And Spider playing, honestly, phenomenally here. Would not believe that this is only his, what, 3rd day of playing Rebels Beta. Pretty much dropping Smash entirely whilst we're in these quarantine situations. Opportunity to play a game that's thriving with a fresh community here at the ROA UK Discord. And another F-Strong catching there. And you see the instant taunt come out. And someone that's feeling themselves for sure gets the same extension. Haven't seen too much. We haven't seen the fully charged Soul Bomb. But every single tap there from Sane definitely going to make the damage go further and further. Jumps over the Thunder Line and isn't able to get anything off the bash, as obviously the Cloud does expire after the Thunder Line is put out. And you're seeing it immediately exploded. We'll say though, Spider is going to want to watch out for those downers. The risk reward is definitely rough. Haven't seen Vander punish it too much. But if he does catch him, could be a devastating punish. As we see trade for trade, but even though both these characters are very, very light, nobody going to drop here from center stage on the Fire Capital. See him taunting him almost with the Leaf. No reason to be throwing that out. The jump has been scouted, tries to finish things off with the down air, but it's not going to connect. The F-Strong just going to send him up to that top platform and tries to shark. And the Up-Strong is coming out, but he's going to be able to jump out of that. Once again, catching him with his own Cloud. And the roll in, getting scouted by the F-Strong. The double jump is gone, but the quick attack allowing him to reset to that center stage. And the air dodge in, getting blown up by the Up-Strong. 138. Spider charging that well ahead of time, but nothing there. It's going to trade projectile for projectile. Once again, catches Vander. This is disgusting to see as he catches 3 different attempts at recovery. Spider definitely playing with the source. You can see where the Joker gameplay definitely being used there. Obviously, Joker not able to control his side B with nearly as much precision. But the punish game is there on the side of Spider. Up 2-0 here against VanderVof, our second place competitor in week 1 of British Beatdown. Spider, I believe, going 0-2 or something similar in the first week, now that I think about it. Or just missing out on it. I don't remember off the top of my head. If someone can check Smash GG, can let me know. But definitely a discrepancy in the placings here from VanderVof, going from 2nd to potentially 7th place. If he's unable to make any changes here against Spider, he comes out with 3 simple bans in a row. Definitely very little thought put into those. As you can see, the stats being checked here for Vander as he figures out where we're going, and we're going to the final destination. Now, I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be, what the decision was to go to Maypul. I know there are people that have a lot of strong words about the Ori matchup, and some people do actually opt to switch off of their mains. I believe it is Claren particularly doesn't like Ori. I don't remember off the top of my head. But, I don't think the Absa was the Absa was too much of a problem. It is Vander's most played character. And Spider getting perfect landing there. Definitely a couple of panic rolls coming out there. And he's able to air, just get the single hit fair to drop down. And making sure to make it, he was as far away as possible, trying to use those down airs to start up a combo. And Spider is actually ready for them as he is trying to parry them. Even though obviously Maypul very, very high above him, recognizing that the down air does actually come grounded. And then we're actually finally seeing Lily get set up. To take a whole stock to get set up for that, but the Hunter's Mark not there, so the drift not going to result in a wrap. And 32% built here for Ori. No parry out coming on Lily. But 2 dash attacks. Ooh, alright, so we're seeing a little bit of a connection flop there. And dash attack after dash attack connecting here. Vander finally able to make it out of that situation. Does actually read the double jump with the wrap, but it's too slow on the second one. The damage has now effectively been swung back into Vander's favor. Anti-airs with the side B, and Lily unable to actually get anything started. Because the wrap would have been very, very useful there. A single jab into turnaround. F tilt, the up B, not going to get, well, the up air. I'm going to lead into an up B. But the roll in, once again, getting scouted, forcing an early double jump. The trade going to work in Spider's favor. without using the Hunter's Mark to get in. Very, very difficult for Maypul to recover, but the kill coming out with the Hunter's Mark much easier. So the pick so far working pretty well for Vander. Not a huge margin by any stretch of the imagination, but at the very least has been able to be the one who gets the first kill every single time. But another roll in, getting annihilated by F Strong. So question is, will Spider be able to find another one of those? Be able to scout it before Vander keeps on pace with taking these stocks. And you can see he tries to go for the extension there with the Hunter's Mark, but instead gets down there for his troubles. So now in a rough situation because he doesn't have the Hunter's Mark on, which is going to make his recovery much harder. Is able to make it back. Spider respecting it fully. Goes for the bash, sending fully off stage. And Vander unable to make it back. A 3-0 here coming out for Team Heavy Salad's very own Spider.